Hello friends, welcome again. In this video we are going to discuss about price and output determination under perfect competition market. Perfect competition market is a theoretical type of market. As we know, it is the market where all the producers and consumers have full and symmetric information. There is no transaction cost and a large number of producers and consumers competing with one another. Under perfect competition, many factors influence the determination of price and output. Before going ahead, we will see the meaning of firm and industry. Firm is an individual unit of production, and industry is a group of independent firms. Means industry consists of many independent firms, many individual firms. Now we will see equilibrium of the industry under perfect competition. And with the equilibrium of industry, we will see the equilibrium of a individual seller or individual firm. Equilibrium of the industry occurs when the total output of the industry is equal to the total demand of the market, and at that point price is determined for whole the market. As we know, in perfect competition, all the producers are selling or producing homogeneous products. So the price is determined with the help of demand and supply curve in industry. So in this market, firms are price takers. They have to follow the price determined by the industry. Hence, we can say that firms are price takers, not price makers. The demand curve of an individual firm is a horizontal line. Firms have to choose the level of output that yield maximum profit. Here in this diagram, we can see first diagram is showing the equilibrium of market where demand curve and supply curve are intersecting each other, and at that point the equilibrium price is determined, and that price is taken by every firm. No firm and no buyer is in a situation to affect that price. So price is determined by the interaction of demand and supply. And this price and on this price level, an individual seller or firm can sell how much quantities it can sell, but it can't affect the price of the commodity. So this is that's why the AR and MR is equal for a seller, for a individual seller. Now we will see a firm's equilibrium. In previous slide we have seen the equilibrium of industry. There are two conditions to set firm's equilibrium, and the conditions are as follows. First condition is marginal revenue must be equal to marginal cost. It means MR must be equal to MC. Marginal cost curve should cut the MR curve from below. Here in this diagram, as you are able to see, MC is cutting AR and MR curve on 2 points, that is E0 and E1. But the firm's equilibrium will be on E1 because on E1 MR is equal to MC and MC is going up by cutting the MR curve from below. So when these two conditions are fulfilled, firm will be in equilibrium, and at that level firm will decide the quantity of output of production. And here in this diagram, as you are able to see, OQ1 is the equilibrium output for an individual firm, and price is determined by the industry, that is OP. Now we will see firm's equilibrium in short run. In short run, firm may experience normal profit, supernormal profit, or losses. Profit or loss are determined on the basis of average revenue and average cost. Normal profit covers only cost. It is equal to total cost. There can be three situations. First of all, we will see equilibrium with supernormal profit. On equilibrium point, a firm earns supernormal profit when average revenue is more than its average cost. It means AR is greater than AC. As you are able to see in the diagram, AR MC curve cuts MR curve on E point where equilibrium output OQ is determined, and here AC short run average cost is equal to CQ, and per unit average revenue is equal to EQ. So here the firm is earning EC per unit profit equal to EC, and total profit of the firm is PECD. So this is the situation when average cost curves, average cost remains below than average revenue. Now we will see the equilibrium of a firm which is earning normal profit. In short run, a firm can earn normal profit. It happens only when AC curve is tangent to AR curve. In this situation, we will get double equilibrium. Here in the diagram, we can see that the firm is not in a situation where MR is equal to MC, but the firm is also getting AR is equal to AC. Here on point E, these four revenue and cost concepts are altogether equal. So we can say MR is equal to MC and is equal to AR is equal to AC. So these four concepts are altogether equal. And when last equilibrium situation, when a firm is getting losses, on equilibrium point a firm can experience losses. It occurs when AC is greater than AR. When a firm suffers losses in short run, it may be possible that firm can shut down the production, or a firm may continue production even at losses. This decision depends on the fixed cost which a firm bears to arrange machinery, land, plant, etc. If the firm stops production due to loss, then it will have to bear losses equivalent to fixed cost, which a firm bears on machinery, land and plant and etc. If the firm in short run earned revenue which covers not only its variable average cost but also some part of fixed cost, firm may continue its production, and firm definitely will continue its production in that situation. In such condition, firm will incur more losses if it stops production. Hence, it is better to continue production than stop the production. But when the firm doesn't receive even the variable average cost, it will prefer to discontinue its production. As you are able to see in the diagram, on point E, firm is in equilibrium. Here AC is greater than AR. AC is equal to FQ and E and AR is equal to EQ. Per unit AR is equal to EQ. The difference is FE, that shows firms per unit loss, and the firm's total loss is GPEF. If the price which is determined in the industry goes down and it settles on P1 with the help of demand and supply, then firm's equilibrium point will changed and it will become from E0 from E, and on point E firm A is only receiving average variable cost. But here it this point is called shutdown point, because if the price goes down below this level, the firm it means the firm will not receiving even average variable cost, so it will stop production, it will discontinue its production. So this is called shutdown point. That's all for today's video. Thank you.